Welcome to Boots in Baltimore. I'm LeeAnn Blanchard, and I'm here at La Cuchara with owner and executive chef Ben Lefenfeld. So, what does La Cuchara mean?
So La Cuchara means the spoon in Spanish.
Oh.
Basically, we did a lot of, yes, exactly. Hit you over the head with it, basically. We did a lot of regional touring throughout the Basque region and really fell in love with one restaurant, La Cuchara de San Telmo, and decided that to be the inspiration for the name of the restaurant.
Okay. Well, that answers a little bit of my next question, but this is a family-owned enterprise. Why? Obviously, that was the restaurant inspiration, but what was the inspiration behind opening a business with your family?
So me and my wife and my brother Jake opened the restaurant 8 years ago. We've always worked together in some capacity, and we always had a dream to open a restaurant. And Jake worked in different places as far as front of house. I worked at different restaurants as part of the back of house. And my wife is just a genius. So
always good to marry up.
Yes. And then it just came together.
That's awesome. So what dishes are famous in northern Spain and southern France?
So the region of northern Spain and southern France, the Basque region, encompasses a wide variety of terrain. You have mountains, you have ocean, you have rivers, and really we try to just meld that as much as possible with the local cuisine here in Maryland. We work with tons of local farmers, so things like pan con tomate is something you traditionally see all across northern Spain, which we always have here at the restaurant. Jamon serrano, different cheeses like idiazabal, which is a smoky sheep smoked cheese from the Basque region. The famous Cantabrian anchovies. I don't know if you're an anchovy fan, but they are absolutely
you might make
delicious.
Me one. I don't know.
And then also the wood-fired grill, the asadors of the region, is a big inspiration as well, which is why we have a large wood-fired grill at the restaurant.
It does smell nice in here. So which item on the menu are you most proud of?
So we reprint the menu every day here at the restaurant, which we've done since day one. We think it's really important to keep our staff interested, to keep our guests interested with always having something new on the menu. Today, my favorite item on the menu is our gazpacho, just because it's a very, very simple dish. It's all about sourcing. It's about getting great Spanish olive oil, local basil, local green peppers, heirloom tomatoes, and just the epitome of sourcing and simplicity.
It was such a mistake to film this right before lunch. Except now I'm hungry and now we'll eat. Okay, so La Cuchara is consistently highly rated on Google. It's famous in the area. So to what do you attribute that success?
I think a lot of it is just the work that everybody puts in, the staff top to bottom. We have a great management team. We have a great back of house staff, great front of house staff. And I do believe that changing the menu every day and keeping people on their toes and keeping people interested does keep things fresh and interesting for our guests all the time.
Well, I was here actually a few months ago with a group, and we sat at the bar and we sampled all of each other's everything, and everything was good.
Great.
It was wonderful.
That's the way to do it.
Yes, yes. So do you have plans for expansion or to open another maybe satellite restaurant?
At this time, we are 100% focused on La Cuchara. It is a lot of work making a restaurant of this size run, and then getting through COVID and reopening,
right.
And then the daily changing menu. So we are happy to be focusing right here.
Well, it is a nice large space. You've got an outdoor patio, large dining room, large bar area. So do you host events here?
We host lots of events here at the restaurant. For cocktail style events, we can have up to 350 guests in here.
Wow.
But there's lots of Friday evenings where we might have a rehearsal dinner in the south dining room, and then a cocktail party on the patio, and then another 200 guests for regular service.
So for other events that you have here, I noticed some on the website. Are there ticketed events open to the public that they can come to?
So we do have ticketed events. We try to rotate our events around when winemakers are in town or cider makers. It is best to get the details from the horse's mouth, if you will. So those are definitely worth checking out. If you go to lacucharabaltimore.com, you can sign up for our newsletter, and we do email blasts that highlight those events as they come through.
That's great. So big question, are you hiring?
So we will be hiring in the next couple of weeks. We're gearing up for the busy season. It's kind of the tail end of summer right now. So we will be looking for some staff.
Excellent. And so we're in kind of an old mill, east or west of Hampden, Clipper Mills area. Why here?
So we looked at a lot of different spaces throughout Baltimore. And we really did fall in love with the infrastructure of the mill here. This mill was built in 1877. When we first looked at this space, it was all broken up into storage units. So we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into until a lot of those units and walls came down. But it was definitely worth it. And we love the area. I mean, there's plenty of parking, easy access off 83. So it was a no-brainer for us.
And you've done a beautiful job. The exposed brick, the high ceilings. It's big, spacious, open, but the lighting makes it feel intimate and kind of rustic. I think it's beautiful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, everyone needs to come to La Cuchara. I'm telling you from firsthand experience, it's delicious. This is Boots in Baltimore. Stay tuned for some more interviews with local businesses.